Imagine a young Michael Jordan, already dazzling on the college court, but held in check by his coach's unyielding strategy. Could that have been the real reason he didn't soar even higher in his collegiate days? Ralph Sampson, the towering legend from Virginia, thinks so, and his insights into a legendary matchup spark endless debate. But here's where it gets controversial. Was Dean Smith actually stifling Jordan's genius, or was it the perfect training ground? Stick around as we dive into this basketball tale that might just change how you view one of the game's greatest icons. Ralph Sampson, a dominant force for the University of Virginia, stands out as one of only 2 players in history to claim the National Player of the Year title 3 times. Despite never securing an NCAA championship, he's remembered for epic confrontations against future NBA superstars, including the unstoppable Michael Jordan. Reflecting on his experiences, the 1983 NBA draft pick shared a vivid memory during an episode of the All the Smoke podcast. There was this one matchup against North Carolina. He recounted to hosts Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. "I was firing on all cylinders, and so was Michael. We had the lead. But then he shifted to defense mode. He snagged a steal from my point guard, raced down the court, and slammed it home, sealing the win for them." Yet, as impressive as Jordan was during his college tenure, Sampson believes he could have displayed even more of his scoring prowess if not for certain constraints. He was on fire that day, but let me tell you, Dean Smith was the only coach who truly reined in Michael. Sampson elaborated. "I mean, he had the potential to rack up even more points." The rivalry between Virginia and North Carolina. Sampson's Cavaliers and Jordan's Tar Heels clashed in a heated series from 1981 to 1983, creating memorable moments in college basketball history. Sampson quickly established himself as a force, averaging an astonishing 4.6 blocks per game in his freshman year, and went on to sweep major accolades like the Naismith Award and the Wooden Award, not to mention being named Associated Press Player of the Year 3 times. One standout contest, likely the very one Sampson referenced in his interview, unfolded on February 10, 1983, as both teams vied for the top spot in the conference and nationally. At the time, North Carolina held the number 1 ranking, while Virginia sat at number 3. Just a month prior, UNC's Sam Perkins had exploded for 36 points in a 101-95 victory over the Cavaliers. In the rematch, however, UVA strategically matched Sampson against Perkins, significantly limiting his impact compared to the previous outing. Virginia surged ahead with an 11K run to kick off the third quarter, building a lead as large as 16 points. But North Carolina staged a dramatic turnaround in the final period, highlighted by a crucial steal from Virginia's Rick Carlisle and a powerful dunk by Jordan with just 51 seconds remaining, clinching a 64-63 triumph. This comeback left a lasting impression. Freshman center Brad Daugherty, reflecting on the game in a Washington Post article, exclaimed, "In all my years watching North Carolina basketball, I've never seen a rally quite like this. When Michael Jordan stole the ball and dunked it, it felt like a jolt through my chest. I thought I was having a heart attack. I was completely lost in the moment." Did Dean Smith really restrain Michael Jordan? Dean Smith's coaching style was all about discipline and teamwork, prioritizing balance over letting one player dominate, which some argue kept Jordan from fully tapping into his offensive firepower during his college years. In that sense, yes, the legendary coach did impose limits on MJ. On the flip side, this approach taught him valuable lessons about the game, extending beyond personal glory. As the saying goes, the whole team is greater than any individual star. Jordan himself has praised Smith for broadening his skills, effectively grooming him for the professional leagues. What Smith emphasized was discipline and structure. Playing within a cohesive system honed Jordan's judgment and taught him to play at the game's natural pace, avoiding unnecessary risks. For beginners wondering about this, think of it like a musician learning scales before improvising solos. It builds a strong foundation. This groundwork shone through in pivotal plays, such as the game-winning steal and dunk Sampson described. Jordan didn't always need to score 40 points to decide a game. His strategic restraint could be just as lethal as his all-out attacks. And this is the part most people miss. Even when seemingly held back, Jordan's control made him a versatile threat, blending defense and clutch moments into something truly unforgettable. But let's stir the pot a bit. Could Smith's strategy have been a deliberate choice to build Jordan's character, or was it a missed opportunity to let him dominate earlier?
Some fans argue it held him back, while others see it as genius preparation. What do you think? Did Dean Smith do Jordan a favor, or did he clip his wings? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree with Sampson? Or is there a counterpoint we haven't considered? We'd love to hear your take.